barbershop conversation, guys. As I put the banner, make sure y'all go watch Nine Wise. Can I get 5 people to go order 9 Wise? Because you got to watch 9 Wise before you go watch Checks and Balances, guys. And I want to say thank you guys in advance for supporting both projects, which many of you guys are. And I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Eddie Hearn versus Steven Espinoza. I just heard a 15-minute interview with Eddie Hearn. I'm back on my boxing, y'all. I'm back. I'm kind of rejuvenated. I haven't really got. I've been gone for like the past 2 weeks, really, and I'm catching up. It's personal between Steven Espinoza and Eddie Hearn, and I'm gonna tell you something. Eddie Hearn would love nothing more than to put Canelo in Dallas, Texas. And we're going to find out Wednesday where it's going to be officially, but we should find that out by Monday where the fight is ultimately going to be. Because 2 reasons. He's going to throw it in the face of PBC and Steven Espinoza that he got Canelo, and 2, he wants to hurt them. He wants to cripple them as much as he can financially by putting Canelo in Texas, because Canelo will get 70,000 people, y'all. It's just a proven fact. And Jerry Jones don't turn down guaranteed money, and he ain't got to do no work. All he got to do is sign his name, and the ushers and the employees and the parking people, and they do the work. You know, Jerry Jones did the work by building the stadium and earning the money to build the stadium, which he deserves credit for. It takes the amount of sacrifice that he took to build the stadium is you can't do that. And that's why when poor people get on rich people, like, hey, it's nothing to you. You don't know the sacrifices that rich person made to become rich. You understand? Like, they had to give up something. They had to sacrifice 5 years of their life. They had to sacrifice 10 years of their life. And when poor people don't value rich people's money, it's just ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? And so I say that respectfully. Now, as I digress back into this situation, this is a situationship. That's what this is. Oh, Eddie is going for their throat because he now knows he has Canelo for at least 3 fights. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to cripple PBC as much as possible on the way to promoting Canelo. He doesn't want this fight in Vegas. Vegas will accept this fight in open arms, but Bivol is not a Vegas fighter. I think he is a location fighter. I think they should do this fight in. I really think they should do this fight in Texas, maybe San Antonio, Houston, but he wants to do this fight at Jerry Jones Stadium, and Jerry Jones likes 70,000 people and a car lot, because Jerry Jones might get the car lot, and Matchroom might get the gate. You understand what I'm saying? So Jerry Jones can sit in his private booth and make a few $1,000,000 on parking. And if you can make a few $1,000,000 in one day, that's exceptional, you know? So I'm interested to see what happens, but he really wants to smush it in Steven Espinoza's face. And I will say this about Steven Espinoza, what he has to do. Steven Espinoza has to separate his identity from PBC. And Fred, what do you mean? Steven Espinoza doesn't have an exclusive deal with PBC. PBC has an exclusive deal. Well, he doesn't, because he did with Fox, and an exclusive deal with him because you have Jaron Ennis. So Steven Espinoza has to broaden his voice and say, we're not just we put on PBC fights, but we're not exclusive to PBC. I welcome Frank Warren. I welcome Lou DiBella. I welcome Matchroom. And we have the biggest platform in America. He has to start saying these things, even though he doesn't. ESPN does. But Steven Espinoza has to separate himself from just being PBC, because I know PBC arguably has the most talent. But if PBC was a stock, it would be dropping. You know, it wouldn't be ascending like it once was in 17 and 16, 2017 and 18, especially when they had Wilder ascending and Tank growing and Earl Spence coming through the ranks. Now Steven needs more talent. Steven, I call him Steven like I know him that well. I respect Steven a great deal. And I stand by this. Steven Espinoza is one of the last Mohicans in boxing that quote, I got my quotation marks, that wear suits. Steven Espinoza is a good guy. And Steven Espinoza should still be a good guy. For real, for real. I think he genuinely cares about the sport of boxing and where he wants to take it. But because he's in a pool of sharks, you got to be a shark. And I want him to keep that humanity, because Steven, you might one day do business with Matchroom. And I know you may still be bitter over not getting Anthony Joshua. I understand that, because remember, Anthony Joshua was signed to Showtime. If y'all don't remember that? He had a fight deal. He had a 5 or 6 fight deal with Showtime. Yeah, if y'all must have forgot. And maybe he's still bitter about that he didn't get Anthony Joshua. Maybe there were some verbal promises and some money exchanged, or I don't know that. But they got the Charles Martin fight on the backs of that. Maybe, I don't know. I do know, but but I understand what went on behind the scenes when you look at it from 50,000 feet. But Eddie Hearn is playing to win now. Eddie Hearn, for the next 9 months, what's today? March? Oh, it's 3. So 12. So December, his next fight. For the next 9 months, he is the hottest promoter in the land. Why? Because Canelo draws the highest interest. So I think Showtime needs to start preparing, because guess what? I don't think Bivol is exclusive. Do you guys understand? I don't think Bivol is exclusive to DAZN. Steven Espinoza can bring Canelo and Bivol over for the fight. So I think he has to start talking like that, and that would be my advice. But Eddie's on the roll now. Eddie is rolling. Devin, Andrade, man, y'all going to purse bids. I ain't got time for y'all. I ain't even lying, but y'all should have listened to me, man. Y'all listen to me, man. If you listen to me, Lincoln is having so much fun down this Saturday morning. Oh man, just the joy of him competing. He's playing games, but I love the fact that he's competing. I hear him yelling and screaming, and I absolutely love that. So, but anyways, man. We gonna chronicle this. I hope. Maybe I'll call Steven tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, it always takes him a week to get back to me because he's always busy flying, moving. But I'm gonna see if I can get an interview with Steven Espinoza, because the media won't ask him the questions. They want credentials, and I'll ask Steven straight up. Steven is a good guy, man. Like, I can vouch for Steven's character. His business moves with PBC, I think that he was too soft. I think he was too soft with Al Heyman. I think he should have put his foot down, but he wanted the talent. And because if he has boxing, he has a job. You understand? So he understands that, because he runs that whole department, and he's a very powerful. Steven Espinoza is a very powerful man, and so it is what it is. Barbershop Conversations. Y'all feel free, and have a great day. I've given you guys a lot of information in this video, and hopefully you guys take it. And I'm never wrong, guys. So y'all might as well just say Fred is always right. All right, Fred is always right, and just accept it. And go watch 9 Wives. Can I get 5 people? Yeah, listen to this video to go watch 9 Wives. It's very important. We just got accepted to another film festival this morning. I just got the email. I will be posting that shortly. And actually, I am going to San Diego soon. What am I talking about? Talking to the last video. I'll be at a film festival in San Diego in April, so which will be awesome. So Barbershop Conversations, man. You guys have a splendid weekend. We got Gary Russell fighting. I'm very interested. I'm sure it will Postal lay down. Is his mind still on the fight, or will he be inspired? I don't know. I can't answer that. We will all watch and see. Steven Espinoza got a lot to talk about today. Got a lot to talk about. If Canelo goes to Dallas, hmm, wow, wow, it's gonna be smoke in the city. Barbershop conversations. I'll holler. Peace.